NVIDIA announces Project GROOT foundation model for humanoid robots and major ISAC robotics platform update. This is from NVIDIA News from March 18th. 2024. NVIDIA's Project GROOT brings a human-robot future a significant step closer, reported TechRadar on the same day. NVIDIA's GROOT model tries to make humanoid robots real, reported PCMag. The same news was reported by Reuters as NVIDIA adds generative AI to power humanoid robots. This is a big news that is currently breaking the internet. But is it because it's a human robot or humanoid, however you want to call it? Is it because the project is driven by NVIDIA, an AI giant? What is so special about it? Let's talk about NVIDIA's GROOT today and try to understand some facts. You might want to stick around to the end where we will discuss why this is so special and potentially scary. And let me give you a hint. We could end up in a world where our intelligence can be compared to that of insects in relation to the intelligence of future robots. Let's go. First things first, what is GROOT? Is NVIDIA building a robot? Let's see what NVIDIA website says about it. GROOT is a general purpose foundation model that promises to transform humanoid robot learning in simulation and the real world. Trained in NVIDIA GPU accelerated simulation, GROOT enables humanoid embodiments to learn from a handful of human demonstrations with imitation learning and NVIDIA ISAC lab for reinforcement learning, as well as generating robot movements from video data. The GROOT model takes multi-model instructions and past interactions as input and produces the actions for the robot to execute. If you follow all this, that's great. If it sounded like blah, 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 don't worry about it. Let me simplify it. The short answer is no. GROOT is a platform that supports humanoid robots that could be built by anyone. In fact, there are a few companies that are working on developing such robots. Examples include 1X Technologies, Agility Robotics, Apptronic, Boston Dynamics, Figure AI, Fourier Intelligence, Sanctuary AI, Unitree Robotics, and Xpeng Robotics. I think that's how it's spelled. GROOT are pronounced. GROOT will act as the backbone for all these robots. So NVIDIA is not building a robot. Want to simplify even further? GROOT will act as the brains for humanoid robots. These bots that can be built by anyone will probably use the API provided by GROOT to connect their robots to this back-end artificial intelligence. 2. What does GROOT stand for? Generalist Robot Object-Oriented Technology. Is it their first robot project? Hell no! NVIDIA is building a platform called ISAC, ISSAC, that supports the development and simulation of different kinds of robots. Warehouse robots and factory robots, to give you some examples. Essentially, this platform gives you building blocks to build your own robots. Now, that leads to the next question. What is a humanoid? A humanoid robot is a robot that looks like a human. I did a separate video on robots where I explain that humanoid is just one type of a robot. I suggest you check it out. Next question. What can it do? This is where it starts to get interesting. NVIDIA claims that GROOT will be designed to understand natural language and emulate movements by observing human actions, quickly learning coordination, dexterity, and other skills in order to navigate, adapt, and interact with the real world. What does this mean, right? In simple terms, ideally, a robot built on GROOT should be able to do anything a human can do, with the exception of a few, including, of course, bodily functions. It can talk to humans, and it can perform daily tasks for humans by learning from humans. Is it significant? If so, why is it significant? That is the next question. In my opinion, this is extremely significant. But why? Pay close attention to the word general purpose. That is a very powerful term in the world of robotics. However magical it may seem, the AI we deal with today is called narrow AI. Every AI is built for a purpose. It can do that function very well, but it can do that function alone. For example, ChatGPT can generate text. It cannot build a video. Alexa can only act as your personal assistant. Image generator AI can only generate images. AI behind a translator can only do translation, meaning today's AI cannot perform any tasks other than what they are built for. A general purpose AI, on the other hand, is not built for any specific purpose, and it can perform any task through learning. Ideally, it's supposed to have human level intelligence. That is a very big deal, and if it's done right, it will be be truly and literally living together with robots that are equal to humans in many aspects. Now, here is the question. General purpose AI is a major leap from today's narrow AI. But once robots gain human level intelligence, will they stop there? Have you heard of superintelligence? By the way, that's one of the videos I have in my pipeline, so we will talk about that in detail, so please stay tuned. Speaking of that, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Now back to this video. To explain briefly, theoretically, once these robots reach human level intelligence, their intelligence is expected to grow exponentially from that point forward, and humans cannot even imagine reaching that level. That means our intelligence in comparison with super intelligent robots in the future, if it ever happens, can be compared to that of insects' intelligence today when compared to our intelligence. So what do you think? Do you think that will happen? Do you think that's where we are headed? Let me know your thoughts on this subject in the comments. Again, if superintelligence ever becomes a reality, our intelligence in comparison to super intelligent robots can be compared to insects' intelligence today as compared to our intelligence. So will we ever become or behave like insects in front of robots roaming around with super intelligence? Is that where we are headed? Let me know your thoughts.